Alrighty, Enrico, you get the first response for, let's see, Wednesday today here. So your question, should you lose body fat first before you bulk up muscle-wise, or can you do both at the same time? That's a pretty common question amongst guys. You can actually do both at the same time if, when you're talking about bulking, you do it in a little bit more conservative way than the majority of guys do this. For example, if a guy's basal metabolism is going to be like 3,500 calories, and that he needs 3,500 calories in order to maintain what he already has. A lot of times, these guys will be eating 5,500 to 6,000 calories, almost doubling more than what they really need, in hopes of bulking up. They will actually build a little bit of muscle with those extra 2,500 or 3,500 calories that they're ingesting, but they're also going to be adding on a lot more body fat than what they are muscle. So within that, it's definitely not the most effective way to bulk. So to answer your question, we would figure out your basal metabolic rate here. So let's say you would need like 3,000 calories a day to maintain where you're at right now. Easy way to do that is just try to keep track of the calories that you're ingesting right now. Tally those up for a couple days. Don't eat anything different than what you have been the past few weeks or past month or so. Then from there, we'll want to go ahead and tack on about 500 to 700 calories tops a day. Trying to get the majority of those calories from protein and then complex carbs. So within that, you can actually be building at a slow but progressive rate some lean body mass, some extra muscle. While you're doing that, throughout the course of your workouts, assuming that they're relatively intense and you're eating relatively clean, you'll also be dropping body fat as you're gaining some lean body mass there. So you'll be killing two birds with one stone, but you want to make sure that you're not going overboard when it comes to ingesting calories, because you could be working out plenty hard, lifting pretty heavy and whatnot, and you'll be putting on body muscle, but you'll also be putting on body fat as well, and you want to make sure that you're minimizing the body fat that you're putting on. You can keep this up for about a couple months or so, and then you should be able to see an honest change when it comes to lean body mass. If you're talking about a cosmetic change, you should also notice respectable strength and power gains as well. Then from the conclusion of those 8 weeks or those 2 months, you can kind of take a step back, kind of analyze where you're at now, and then when you're talking about cutting down fat from wherever you're at now, you might find that you might only want to cut down like 3, 4, 5 pounds of fat because you bulked up in a slow and progressive manner, as opposed to building just as much muscle as you would have eating twice, 3 times as many calories, and then having to cut down an extra like 10 pounds of body fat. So this really actually saves you a little bit of work. And also, if you want to have a little bit more technical way of figuring out how many calories you want to ingest a day, some people really don't want to count calories, and that's definitely understandable. Then you can definitely do it the way that I just recommended, tacking on about 5, 6, 700 calories on top of what you currently eat. However, though, if you do want to find a little bit more technical way of figuring out the amount of calories that you need daily, go ahead and send me an email. I'll go ahead and scroll that across at the end of the video, but that's also available on the information page of the No Limits page, and then my individual fitness page that I put up on Facebook just earlier this week as well. So and you already added that, so good for you. Alrighty, so if you have any more questions, Enrico, you can still post them in, and then you can still expect video responses by the end of this week being Sunday. So yes, if you have any more questions, go ahead and post them in, but hopefully that was able to clarify your question a little bit, as far as can you build muscle and lose body fat at the same time. So hopefully we're clear on that, and that's going to help you out moving forward. Alrighty, good luck with your goals. Take care.